Okay, so Arrowhead's really proud of this example of success. A couple years ago, we were approached by a startup funded by venture capital in the Southwest. And I'd be lying if I told you that I had worked with these sorts of startups before. Never did. But when we met with these folks and understood their organization, their culture, their hiring needs, we thought this could be a really good fit. And it really was. So, because of the nature of the business and the fast paced model of this organization and their lack of human resources support at the time, Arrowhead essentially became, almost like an in-house recruiting or human resources team for this organization. We were very flexible, worked and mirrored their pace, and they really appreciated that. So this organization needed to fill a lot of critical positions in a very quick and efficient manner. And these were very technical sorts of positions at the organization. So think like electrical engineers, hardware engineers, computer engineers, battery engineers, all these sorts of positions that were incredibly complex, had very particular skill sets, and we had to recruit for these roles not only from that region, but all over the United States and in particular Silicon Valley. Very tough job to try to poach folks from those sorts of parts of the world, but we were able to do it. We filled for them in a matter of 2, 3 months at the most, 7 very, very critical positions. And some were individual contributors, some were managers, some were even director level roles for this organization that were all extremely critical and crucial for them to continue developing their product line, which, as we know, for a startup, have to make sure that you've got the right core team in place. Arrowhead had a very large part in placing critical roles at this organization so they were able to take their company to the next level in terms of funding. Happy to report they're now a publicly traded company, and while Arrowhead was not the only factor involved in that, we certainly did have a small factor to play when we were staffing with some of these very critical positions. We're happy to report that they're doing extremely well, and we were pleased to be a small part of that growth journey.